Election in America 2020, the dirty fight. At the start of the year, Trump was confident of victory, but the research suggests voters are punishing him for his handling of the coronavirus pandemic, exacerbation of the economic crisis and violent response to Black Lives Matter protests. This week he continued to downplay the virus, and staged campaign events with few face masks and little physical distancing, even as the national death toll topped 120,000 and the infection rate soared to the highest level since April. But Trump's foes have learned to write him off at their peril. He once famously boasted that he could shoot someone on New York's Fifth Avenue and not lose any voters. He still has the significant advantages of incumbency and, opponents say, of being entirely untroubled by a moral conscience. The president will stop at nothing to cling to power. Trump was impeached for asking the president of Ukraine to investigate Biden on baseless charges in return for $400 million in military aid. And in his new memoir, former National Security Advisor John Bolton alleges that Trump pleaded with China's President Xi Jinping to help him get re-elected by buying more U.S. agricultural products. Neil Schroka, a spokesperson for the progressive group Democracy for America, said, "We already know he's actively solicited the help of a foreign government in this election from the Bolton book. And concerns persist that social media sites such as Facebook and Twitter are still doing too little to weed out foreign-based accounts that spread disinformation aimed at dividing Americans and potentially helping Trump." Schroka added, "I don't think we have any reason to believe that foreign actors would be successful in intruding in our voting systems, which means that the way in which they have an impact is through disinformation and trying to stoke up divides within ourselves. That's another reason why it's so important that we make sure we win big." Scarred by 2016, Democrats know their greatest threat could be complacency, especially among younger voters who might decide to stay at home on a rainy day and not get around to voting. Biden, who held a virtual fundraiser with Obama this week, tweeted, "Ignore the polls. Register to vote. With 4 months to go, anything could happen." Antoine C. Wright, a Democratic strategist based in Columbia, South Carolina, agreed that Trump should not be underestimated. "We should adopt the philosophy that there's no education in the second kick of the mule," he said. "If someone finds success in something before, they're going to try to use those same ingredients to find success again."